welcome back, you lovely lot, and a big warm welcome to anybody new joining us on this channel today. Now guys, we're going to be using CJP with these lovely glitter pieces. There's a couple of small miniature snowman there, one's in white and one's in like a pink iridescent, and then some snowflakes. So first of all, I'm going to come in with Cherry Blossom Blush. We're going to do a smile line, so I'll pop that bead down. My brush is at a 45-degree angle and I am pushing the back of that bead down, and then what I'm going to do, push it from side to side. I'm checking it goes from side wall to side wall, that it meets it all the way from one side to the other. Then cleaning my brush, I will come back in and with the body of my brush I'm going to push that side wall in to get the shape that I want, and then flick it round with the edge of my brush. So while I'm working on the back of the bead, the front of the bead is setting up, and I just need it to set slightly so that it doesn't become sticky and get in the bristles of my brush, because it's like working with 3D. You can't work on it while it's still sticky. You can't do nothing with it. So that's why I concentrate on the back of the bead, make sure it goes from side to side, push it in if I need to, if I feel, you know, it's a bit too wide. Then I concentrate on the shape at the front. Now I'm going to come in with the cuticle bead, wipe my brush, and I will just control that bead a little bit, push it in from side to side, and then push it to the back of that cuticle. Now this is the little finger, so it's not going to take as much as it would on a larger finger, because this is really quite small. I think this is like an 8 that's in here, the tip that I've got. I'm using full gel tips today. So I have manoeuvred it around, tucked it in, and then just pull the front of that bead forward. And then to make sure that that wet bead has not interfered with the work that I've already done on the front of the bead, I'm just going to flick it up and round, keeping that shape. Then we can move on. And I'm coming in with white diamonds. Now, I went in the drawer to get Snow White, and I didn't get it out originally. I was just going to pop it on Cherry Blossom Blush, to be honest. And I saw a really small pot on its side, white diamonds. It was a really old packaging, and I'm like, wow, I couldn't believe it. And I thought, yes, I'd forgotten I got it. It was on its side, so it wasn't like facing up where it would appear to me straight away. But this is a beautiful white acrylic with a silver fine glitter in it. So this is what we're going to use on the middle finger. This is what I'm going to pop the snowman on. So the reason I wasn't going to use white is I'm going to be using a white, you know, 3D sculptor gel. So yeah, but no, diamonds, glitter, yeah, we'll have some of that. That's what I reckon. So guys, I'm going to place that down on the finger, get it around the cuticle area nice and neat, pull it up, and then pop the tip bead on. I will then press it onto there, going side to side, make sure I go around that C curve, and then make sure I'm keeping the shape by patting and pressing. Oh, this is a really bad time to be doing this voiceover. Do you know, this is the 3rd time, because my mouth's just not working. I just can't get anything right. So I do apologise, please forgive me. Let's move on. We're going to pop down this Blurple. It's a darker shade of lilac, a beautiful purple shade, and I'm going to do a 3-colour ombre here. So I'm going to pop it around the cuticle area on this ring finger, make sure it's nice and neat, and then come in with Snow Fairy, this more rosy coloured pink. This is super pigmented and takes over that Blurple, so I have to feather it down the nail first and then clean my brush off and go in and scrape some of that off and then fade it back. I think I'll come in with another small bead of Blurple just to get that blend. Pull it up and over, and then I'm coming in with Fleur on the tip in a minute when I've stopped faffing. I just keep going in with really small wet beads till I get that blend that I want. I'm not going to do that with the pink because that's the colour that I'm actually trying to blend a little bit more because it is so pigmented. Then I'm coming in with Fleur and I'm going to do exactly the same. I'm going to put the tip, the majority of that shade down at the tip, and then feather it down onto that snow fairy. So once I am happy with that and I'm happy with the coverage, I've got snow fairy that's like super pigmented, Fleur that's more sheer than the other two. So again, just work on that blend, just keep going in with small little beads. I did avoid the snow fairy though, because like I said, that was super pigmented. So while that's wet, I'm coming in with the mini white snowman first. I'm going to pop that in the middle, and then at the top I'm going to put that iridescent pink snowman down, and I put another one down at the bottom. Now I do try to nudge one of them, and it's too late, it's already set. So yeah, this acrylic is setting up quickly. Yeah, look, it won't budge, won't move. So it's alright. It's not that I was majorly unhappy or anything, I was just faffing really. Now what I did forget to mention was that the pointer finger is exactly the same as the little finger, and we are going to do a lot of artwork today, so I haven't left it in. So the little finger, I'm coming in with white diamonds, and I'm going to push it up and around that smile line, and I'll do exactly the same with the pointer finger. So what I'll do is pop it on, push it up against that wall. If it goes over the wall, it doesn't matter, it will file off. And if I need to pop any extra little beads in to get right in the little crevices of that side wall, I will do so. Once I'm happy with that, guys, I am going to clear cap these nails, file and buff them into shape, and then we're going to do some artwork. So we're going to be doing some line work on the smile line of these nails, and then we're going to be doing some 3D Sculptor gel. So here are the artisan gel paints from Nail Chemie that we'll be using today. I put a few out on the palette there. So there was a dark purple and a white. I've mixed it together and made a purple. I have a liner brush that I am using, and I'm coming in first with that rosy pink, isn't it? So yeah, I thought this was a really good match to the Snow Fairy from CJP. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some curvy lines on the white of the French nails, which is the pointer finger and the little finger. Now these aren't super long or anything like that. I wanted to do a set that I could do a little bit of artwork. I could do a 3D snowman on and it not be like super long or lots of nail estate, as much as I love doing that. It's not your average salon sort of length, is it? 9 times out of 10 you're going to have this sort of length, maybe a bit longer, maybe a bit shorter. So I will put the pink on, and then I will zap that in the lamp. Then I go in with the lilac and I zap that in the lamp, and then in between the two colours I have a beautiful gold. All the colours are from the Artisan Nail Chemie gel paints today. I pulled those out. So between each one I will go in and use that beautiful gold. Now, as previously mentioned, what I do on the pointer finger, I do on the little finger. I do some lines in pink, zap it, purple, zap that, then go in between each colour with the gold. It's not exactly the same, and then I will fully cure that in the lamp, and then we can come in with the top coat. Now I'm going to top coat 3 of these nails, so those beautiful snowman glitters. The artwork on the little finger and the pointer finger are finished. They're my wavy lines, and then we can go in with this beautiful Crystal Nails 3D Sculptor gel. So I'm going to pop it onto the nail and then dip my brush into some gel cleanse at the side of me. I've also got some clear acrylic powder, and what I do is wash it, keep it clean with the liquid, and then dab a little bit, dry it off, and then dab it in the powder, just so that I can use this Sculptor gel without it sticking to my bristles. I will do the head, and then once I'm happy with that, I will zap that in the lamp and give it a full cure, and then I'll come in and do the body. So I pop a little bit out of the tub, pop it on, and again with that brush. So what I love about this particular gel is you can get the smooth finish like you can with the other Sculptor gels like this one, but you can also get a textured effect, which I'll show you in a minute. So I've made a little hat shape in the palm of my hand, pop it on there, manoeuvre it into shape, and then press it into that nail, pop it in the lamp and give it a full cure. Now for a more detailed video, couldn't think of the word, on how I did this, guys, if you want, because I've had to speed it up because it was so long, I have recently done a 3D gonk, so I will link the video above. That went out a couple of days ago if you haven't already seen that, and I do go into a lot more detail because it's just a video on the gonk. But this, we've got a lot going in this, so this is how you use it for the textured effect. So you can pop it on and then use whatever you've got. This just happened to be on my desk, and I lift it up and out, and it gives like little peaks like meringue, and it makes it look so fluffy. It was fantastic. I am going to zap that in the lamp when I've done the hat trimmings. Then I'm going to put a little red scarf on there, press it and manoeuvre it in and around that snowman, tuck it in. Once I'm happy again, I'm going to pop that in the lamp and give that a full cure. Then we're going to pull out the artisan gel paint and we're going to put the details on the snowman. So we're going to pop on his little black buttons. We're going to give him a couple of black eyes and a nose, and then I've brought that pink because it was on the palette from doing the curly lines, and I gave him some rosy cheeks. Guys, once I'm happy with that, I will fully cure this in the lamp, go around the edge of the snowman with the top coat, but I'm going to leave the actual snowman matte. Now we are coming towards the end of this nail art video today. I really do hope you've enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed creating it for you. This is the finished effect. Guys, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank you so much for tuning in today. If you have enjoyed this video, would you please take a moment and hit that thumbs up, and if you're not subscribed already, I would love it if you would. Until next time, bye.